G'day, welcome back to your daily dose of Karens. Karens, they're no good, idiotic public freakouts. Here on Completely Stupid, the show about stupid people doing completely stupid things, with your host, me, the Australian idiot, and let's get into the clips. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you, you still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. This guy was minding his own business, replacing the oil in his car, and she notices that this person is just looking out their window, watching his every move. She eventually comes out to go deal with the trash, but after doing so, decides to go over and look into his car, and then we lead into this clip here.
I've watched all the criminals.
I don't care what you did. I came out here, I did not bother anybody. Did I come out here and make any noise? Did I make a whole lot of noise? I just stopped whatever it was that you were doing?
I've watched them part of car under
I don't care what they did. Did I do anything? That's what I'm asking you. Did I do something?
This is the typical I see every day.
I don't care what you see. Did I do something? I don't care what you see. I don't care what everybody else does. Did I do something to you? Did I disturb your peace up there? Did I do anything to you?
Nope. But
so why are you over here talking to me right now?
Because I figured you're the same people doing it.
I'm not. What if I'm the same? I'm in broad daylight, ma'am.
They do it.
Okay, but again, I'm minding my business and you're over here in my business. I'm not bothering nobody. I didn't say anything to you until you turned around, you walked over here. You're looking inside this car.
My trash.
I saw what you did. You were looking in this car though. I saw you look into this car. Why? Why are you in my business? Is this your vehicle? No, it's not. So why are you looking into my car? I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not bothering anybody. Please mind your business. This is both of my cars. Why does it matter? Both of them are mine. Exactly. Mind your business. That's how people get. That's how.
Mind my business.
You said what?
My Glock will mind.
Your Glock will mind your business. So you're threatening to shoot? I'm minding my business, ma'am. I did not do anything. Walk away from me. Walk away from me and leave me alone. I'm not bothering you.
Okay,
Walk away. Call them. I'll be here. Call them. Call them. I'm recording you too, by the way, just so you know.
Good.
Okay. Because your Glock can mind your business. Go in the house and leave me alone. I'm not bothering you. You came and talked to me. That's fine, ma'am. I don't care. Stop talking to me and leave me alone, please. Thank you.
This just seems like paranoia that potentially might be racism related. I don't know. Not going to auto-assume that. It could be, though. And to some degree, I partway get it. Because, yeah, when I'm in my house alone, I do have a slight paranoia and very observant of things that don't seem right happening outside of my home. But, you know, there's a difference between just observing things that are happening just outside your house and going out and approaching the person who you perceive as sketchy to go off at them for perceiving them as sketchy when they've done absolutely nothing wrong. Like, there's two different levels of just being paranoid inside of your house and actually going out there and confronting the person that you perceived as sketchy that actually hasn't done shit yet. Though being a consistent state of paranoia is not healthy either, so maybe get help with that. Prior to this clip, OP was driving down the road, and it turns out there was a person driving down the wrong side of the road, so she yells out to them to say, learn how to drive. Anyway, a little bit later, it turns out that this person's now following her to the car park that she was going to, and she jumps out to get in a supposed argument with her here.
I said learn how to drive.
It was a car right here, that's why I was over there.
Listen, you drive on the right side of the road.
Like I said, you don't want.
Want what?
You don't want this problem.
I'm
Don't
not-
find you somewhere bad girl.
I'm not following. You're following me right
Up, bitch. I ain't following you.
You drive on the right side of the road. Then you wait. Then you wait. Then you wait. Then you wait.
I gotta wait for
Then
shit.
you wait.
Then I wait.
De-escalate. So
Your ass.
You wait. She came to me, honey. I'm standing in my car.
You said in your window as you pass.
I said learn how to drive.
Right. Watch who the you talk to.
Then you need to learn how to
I
drive.
got watch shit, but you gonna get these hands.
Stay on the right side of the road. Stay on the right side of the road. Stay on the right side of the road. If someone's in your way, then you wait. You don't get on the other side of the road. Other side of the road. I don't want to fight her. That's why I'm recording.
Okay.
She came to me.
Recording ain't gonna stop somebody from
She came to me. No, I'm recording so I can get her arrested when she does some shit. She came to me. She came to me. If you want to de-escalate, then get your girl in the car. She came to me. Of course I'm recording to protect myself. Are you stupid?
From what?
From 3 grown adults just backed up to confront me.
bro says he's trying to de-escalate this entire mess when if you see that one person's walked away and the other person's not following, maybe this is the point where you take the other person who you consider your friend away from this situation, because that would successfully de-escalate this thing, instead of continue getting into this argument with that person, because you're no longer de-escalating the situation, you're just prolonging a situation that didn't need to exist in the first place. Like, seriously? You stupid? Come on, man. Also, I'm not at all surprised that there are some people that act like this when they get caught out doing stupid things on the road. If you've seen Australian dash cam videos, you'll understand that this is pretty common here, which really sucks, but hey, that's just what it is. You have a guy at an airport losing his little?
I don't want to hear you. You threatened my wife. Ain't my girlfriend. Ain't my girlfriend. That's my wife. You want to yell. You want to yell. Do you know what we went through? Do you know what I went through? And you're saying I want to yell? Yell about what? Where is the security? Y'all kill me with a security. Why? Because I speak my mind? Y'all call the security like I took out a gun on y'all, son? Go eat dicks.
You too.
That's basically it. Go eat dicks.
You know he's suckle
Even
boy.
you gonna do son or not. Go eat dicks and shit up and go about your business. Think y'all about that shit. Y'all ain't about shit. And put me on the snap. I don't give a because it's fact.
I really wonder how we got here, but I suppose that's information that we'll never know. You think the customers you see at an airport are bad? Well, I'll do you one better. What about the employees themselves? Here are a pair of Spirit Airlines employees getting a bit of a scuffle.
Bitch, don't play with me. Do not play with me. Do not play with me, because I'm not the one nor the two. You're not the one or the two. Let's go. You ain't got shit now. You ain't gonna do nothing.
Why you keep speaking on me for nothing?
Like I said, keep my out your mouth,
Keep my name out
bitch.
your mouth, because mine is always in yours for some reason.
No, some reason.
It always
out of
goes
here.
in my mouth.
Here. Before I slap the shit out of
You're
you.
not gonna smack shit.
Try me.
You think you're
Can't
fucking up? I'm not
try
trying
me. Try me, can't get up. I be done drop kick your ass. Here, you dirty bitch.
I'm not dirty.
Yes, you are.
Fuck
Out of here. You and your raggedy ass bitch.
you talking about?
Here, go suck a dick. Like I said what I said, and I said what I said. Please step to me like you want it. Go suck another dirty dick. I'm not the one of the two, bitch. You tried me 2 times. I want you to do it a 3rd.
I'm sorry, but the moment you lost that belly bump, I would have just gotten up on off that conveyor belt and walked away, because you lost the fight right then and there. If you kept going, I don't know what you were thinking there. Oh, what a funny thing. That's an amazing clip. If you have a totally sane person at your local Five Guys.
What's your name, man? What's your name? Call me a beaner?
My name's Chris.
Chris what?
Chris Thompson. Nice
Chris
to meet
Thompson.
you.
Never
Aren't you guys just hollering white power
surrender.
back there?
Yeah,
you guys
you're
were
white
just
power.
back there hollering white
You're
power
white
at Five
power.
Guys.
Were we hollering white power?
Pull out your
You
camera.
call me a beaner.
You guys are back there hollering white. You boys are back there hollering
Ooh,
white
you're
power.
a bad boy. You're a bad boy.
Give me my food, bro.
You're so
Give me
bad.
my burger. Give me whatever you got.
You're so bad. You're so cool. You're such a badass. Look at you.
You're gonna be fired.
Look at you.
Keep it
I'm
up.
gonna be fired.
Keep it up. You're gonna be fired. What are you doing, man?
Fire me.
Give me my food.
Fire me.
Just give me my food and cut the bullshit.
Cut the bullshit.
Yeah,
What
give me my
bullshit,
food.
pussy?
Why are you shouting? You got this, right? You called me a pussy? You
I
got
did.
this? You're gonna be
I
fired
did.
tomorrow.
You called me a beaner.
You're back here
You
hollering
call me a
white power and you're
beaner.
back
You
here
call me a beaner.
giving your
Who are
election
you
vote. Give
talking
me my
to?
bro, please,
Election?
right now.
Give you your election. You already voted.
Call people slurs, dude. Beaners. Like, what is that? How are you okay with this?
Hey, I'm pretty sure your wife is not even white.
Europeans colonizers beaners are invading it. You're invaders.
Who's invading? Who's invading? Who's a badass, my guy. Get out, get out.
Please leave.
Get out, get out. You're gone.
Thank you.
You're gone, get out.
Thank you.
Hey, you're gonna slam
You walk
it.
outside,
You're
we're gonna have a
You're causing us stuff. You're disturbing the customers. Please leave.
Why did you calling me a pussy? You could have swung at me. I'm right here. You walked out. Yeah, walk out now. Big guy. Big guy.
I love how cool, calm, and collected the guy was up until the moment you handed him his food. Then for some reason he felt so empowered that he now gets to go off like a madman. Also, what is it with these people who are just like, step outside and I'll fight you? It's like, if you're really that desperate for a fight, why don't you just take the swing on the inside? Or you're just too much of a coward to actually do so. You want to be able to walk away and then do something when they choose to follow you or some dumb crap like that. You're just a coward, man. You're just a coward. And saying that, oh, Europeans colonized this place, but immigrants are ruining it. It's like, Europeans, when they first came, was also immigrants in all theory. Like, what? Oh, man, some people. This next clip is probably the most wild sense of entitlement I've ever seen. We have an old lady who is sitting on the train, and another person, the person behind the camera, chose to sit down on the seat across from her. The old lady doesn't like that because she wants to put her feet up later, so you know what she does? She starts leaning her feet on top of the person behind the camera.
That's why
She's creating a
you can
fuss.
sit anywhere they want.
Right. She's pretty crazy. I'm not
You were actually harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. Do you realize that?
I'm sorry, sweetheart.
And this is up until I decided to sit here. Your feet were in your space. Please, thank you.
I think you should stop the train for her.
You decided to move your feet and touch me. Get your feet off of me. How dare you? You're 75? You should be ashamed of yourself. You were acting like a child.
Who's the child?
You.
You're the child. You have the whole train to sit on, but you want to sit with me? And all
These are empty seats. There's plenty of space. You did not decide to do this until I sat here. You were the one causing the issue. You decided that you're all high and mighty. You got to sit in your high pedestal. And when I decided to come sit here, you decided to cause the problem. And you're still touching me.
If you continue to sit there, I will. You'll be fine. Look at all the seats right there.
No, I'm not going to move because this is ridiculous. You are the one who was harassing me. You were touching me without my consent. You're touching me. Get the off of me. You're getting your shoes off. Stop it.
Fine.
No, wait. How about that, bitch?
I'm not No, you're not. I sit there all the way to the end. We're fine.
What's the issue? Your feet are still right there. Like my feet here, they're in my space. You're taking up the entire area. This does not belong to you. That seat you paid for does. Not right here. This is where I paid for so I can sit.
We're done. You're fine. Enjoy the ride.
Thank you. You too.
When I put my feet up, I'm going to put them up.
No, the you're not.
It's okay.
And I hope he's got a cop on the train. Yeah.
Thrown out the window. Sorry that this is happening. I'm going to this happen. No, you can't be that sorry. I'm not that sorry. She's fine now. She's calmed down.
No, I'm still not okay. I'm just trying to have an anxiety attack.
I just...
Please.
You just have to separate, that's all. It's all good.
I could have put my feet up eventually. She's not going to like it. She doesn't move. But right now we're fine.
No, because she wants to put her feet on me.
There's even seats up there you can put your feet up.
Look, I'm sorry, but after the first few times of telling her not to do that, if she goes to put your foot in there again, I would personally just go on her, grab it, and twist it. Like, I'm sorry. To a certain degree, this just becomes assault, and, you know, you have a right to self-defense, and the court would probably see that as a somewhat reasonable thing. She was continuously putting her feet onto you repeatedly for no good reason, just because she's an angry old lady, and your response is just to twist her foot a little bit. That would cause enough pain to cause her to get very upset and probably get either have this solution be ended or whatever. It's insane to see this entire mess. It's like, if you really are that desperate to put your feet up and there are supposedly other seats around, go move to that seat. Don't need to be an entitled old when it comes down to this, because that's just completely stupid. What's even funny, if you try doing this shit in like trains down here in Australia, because it's one of the key rules that you shouldn't be putting your feet up on opposite chairs. Like 9 times out of 10, they don't ever enforce this rule. But when it comes down to a situation like this, they probably would actually enforce that rule and probably kick you off the train at the next stop because, you know, you're just being an overall nuisance. Another driver spotted someone parking in a disabled spot without actually having the car thingy-bob at the front. Basically, they're not meant to be parking there, and their reaction to being told, hey, you shouldn't be parking there, is, well, insane.
You stupid. That's a shame, dear. Shut up, bitch. That's a shame, dear. That's a sign now.
Yes, because on top of the potential charge of parking illegally, you want to cop an assault charge too. This is a person with the IQ higher than that of a cat. Okay, here we have an interesting clip where we watch a guy get fired from his job for one reason or another. We'll talk about that in a moment. I just want you to watch it and form your own opinion. Let's go.
Appreciate you, gang.
Just so you know.
Hold on, don't talk about.
Just so you know, moving forward, I do not want you in the building unless you're out front as a guest. That's the only way you're allowed to be in this building.
I am a guest.
Hey, man, I'm trying to be understanding to everything.
You weren't earlier.
I don't think you were either, though.
No, I was.
No, you weren't.
I was not coming in your face telling you, like, get out, like, leave,
No.
or, like...
Are you sure about that?
Because you were in my face. So, first I'm telling you, get out my face.
Because I asked you to leave and you didn't.
No, you're being rude.
No.
I was telling everybody...
I asked you to leave.
No, you
didn't. I said, please
You said, get out. Get out.
I said, please leave the building.
Nah, you said, get out.
When we were at the table?
When we were at the table, you said, you can leave. After I tried putting my 2 weeks in.
Yes, because...
And you fired me for no reason.
Did you know Texas is an at-will state? Do you know what that means?
I don't care what that means. I'm telling you, you fired me for no reason. Correct or not?
I fired you for
what?
all the reasons.
For what? Name one.
You walked out of your shift on Monday
I walked out of my shift? No, I did not.
Yes,
I clocked out.
Yeah, you
didn't
clocked
walk
out
out.
and walked out. That's
While
the same
manager
thing.
said you're okay to go.
Yes, but that's still an issue.
What?
2, you're not taking care of your duties on...
I do all my duties. I do everything I need to do. 100%.
You're right, absolutely.
I know I am.
Because that's why
Y'all are doing me wrong, Mike.
We're not doing anything wrong, Billy.
Y'all are.
No, we're
Yes,
not.
y'all are.
I don't understand why you're coming...
Why'd you fire me, though?
We fired you for performance. We fired you for...
For performance? What do I not perform on?
Your duties when we ask you to do them.
I did a manager's job yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Hotside Expo's not a manager's job. Only managers should be there. Chris told me that yesterday, Mike. Word for word.
So, but guess what? What happens when Jacob expos?
What do you mean what happens? He's not supposed to. It's not right.
Again, so this is something that I feel like you are not going to try to understand our position.
I understand, though.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
But again, Billy, I'm asking you to please leave, and you don't even follow that request.
I can leave. I was just grabbing my food.
Okay, you're grabbing your food because you left, and then you decided you wanted to come back.
Because I'm hungry.
Talk to the staff and.
I can talk to the staff because they're here.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool.
So then why'd you bring it up?
Because I've asked you to leave, and you're causing an issue with our business.
No, I'm not.
Yes,
I was ordering food. I didn't do anything wrong.
But again, I asked you to leave.
Your employees are over here, and I can leave. You know what I'm saying? I can leave whenever I want.
Okay.
I don't need to leave when you ask me.
So how about this?
What kind of manager does that to a customer?
If you come back up here, we're gonna have you criminally trespassed because you're not listening to what I'm asking.
How come you're not calling the cops? You're the best manager ever. That's crazy.
Bye.
Good luck, Mike.
But the manager on duty said I was good to go. Well, that still caused a problem. See, that's the reason why I'm firing you. It just sounds like that the guy put in his 2 weeks notice to leave, and they were just like, you know what, let's not take the chance of him dragging us down, so we're just going to effectively fire him on the spot, which becomes another question on, does your work laws actually protect you from those type of issues? Because I know over here in Australia, if you put in your 2 weeks notice and then get fired in response to that, the company still has to pay you for the equivalent hours you would have gotten over the next 2 weeks, and then pay out your annual leave, because it's like one of those things where I've already put in the notice to leave on my own terms, and you can't then in response go to fire me. You can have me not work those 2 weeks, but you still have to pay me for those 2 weeks. At least that's how it rolls over here in Australia. And then it's just like, it sounds like the other reason was just like some very watered down dog crap excuses just to say, nah, we don't want you for the 2 weeks that you're here remaining for, because we don't trust that you'll continue to do a good work ethic. We don't trust that you won't just suddenly start doing your job extremely poorly so you make us look bad, or other things on those lines, which is a common thing. I've seen it countless occasions where someone's put in their 2 weeks notice and they just come in for the next 2 weeks, put in the minimum effort they possibly can, screw everyone else over, because, you know, they don't care. They're leaving anyway. There isn't much that can be done. They've already put in the thing to leave. Most of the time, though, it just tends to be that they just burn through all their sick leave for those 2 weeks. I don't know. It just seems that in response to this guy putting in his 2 weeks notice to leave the job, they just decide to fire him instead, which is a question of other terms and whether you agree if that's a good decision or not. First up, we've got a person who decided to not pay for the nails that they've just gotten done at this nail salon. So the person who works there took an interesting approach in order to attempt to get their money's worth.
Ma'am, see? No.
I mean, I have to commend the guy a little bit for just being that willing to go along with the car and that ride in that same way, but at the same time, that is also an absolutely catastrophically dumb idea. Like, all it would have taken is if this person in the car was just a touch more aggressive with the reverse, like just slowly does it and then just whacks it a little bit, and suddenly that person would be injured. Or when they're driving away, they just accelerate very aggressively, and you get either just fall off the car and get mildly injured, or you try to hold on and get yourself even more injured. It's genuinely just one of those things where I get it. I understand why you're in this situation, why you're doing what you're doing, but at the same time, it's a very, very dumb move that is going to get yourself hurt. Like, at that point, just grab the license number of the car to let the police know that what just happened, and hopefully they'll do something. You can't make any guarantees though, so it's really just unfortunate. Here we have a guy who's upset that a dog is playing around in the garden-esque thing that this guy had apparently created out the front of this building in between the pathway and the road. You know, the area that's technically public property. He's still upset of it, well, here's what happens.
Yeah, I got a camera too.
Yeah, that's cool.
Seriously.
You need to back up. I don't know why you're walking so close up on me.
No,
it sounds like
it
sounds like what you want is a suburban lifestyle in the middle of the city.
No, I want you. We pay a lot of money for that.
That's cool. I try to pull my dog out.
You did that. You've been out there for like 5 minutes.
You know, it's the grass. Yeah. You're scared because I pulled out my phone. Otherwise, you're gonna come up and act like an asshole. But it's grass out here. You may own the unit that you live in, but you don't own anything beyond that. This is public property. If you don't want dogs to pee in it and eat it, don't plant in it. Or move to the suburbs. You don't own more than your property upstairs. Yeah. Goodbye.
Look, I can get why he's upset, but at the same time, if you're going to be putting gardens next to a footpath, especially on the part between the footpath and the road, where by technicality, depending on how the county functions or state functions or whatever functions with those type of rulings, technically it's public property. You can plant stuff there, but you also can't be too upset when something accidentally does damage to it. So this reaction is definitely not necessary, especially considering you own a room in this apartment complex by the looks of it. It's like, yeah, you've got your balcony most likely. Actually, you probably don't even have a balcony depending on where you are. I don't know. It just seems a bit of a weird thing to be this up and angry about. Like, I get it, but what else do you expect? Here we get dropped into the middle of an argument when the apparent business owner or business worker here says, and I quote, "You people," in reference to apparently being kidnapped. Here's the clip.
You to make a racial statement and say someone held you hostage 2 years ago for the same thing and the same people. What same people? African American people?
I didn't hear her say that.
That's it. Of course you didn't hear her say it.
No. Don't be getting me involved.
She said it verbatim. Her exact words were, someone held me hostage. Oh, no, I can understand people very clearly.
Sometimes, so that's...
No, it wasn't hard to understand.
I never say...
So you didn't say the same people. You didn't say that.
People, blah, 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 blah.
No,
okay?
you're exact.
Don't say African, don't say...
Oh, no, you didn't say that. You
okay,
said the same situation, same people. So what same people?
Okay. Oh, you are right.
Oh, I know I am.
Yes,
I know what I heard, too. I know what I heard, too. You may not have heard it, but I heard it.
Stop it.
You're wrong, Patricia, and you know it.
Language, I think she...
No. What she said was somebody held her hostage 2 years ago. Same problem, same people. What same people?
No, she's inside, but don't touch me, don't nothing. But
yeah, be clear about that. I've not touched you one time or threatened you.
The word. I did the word three things for $40 each, but
and I paid you.
Yes, she paid me for.
And I told you that they were not, that you did not do it correctly, and you told me that you would fix it.
More work.
No, I don't need more work. I want you to fix what you messed up.
Could you hear?
Why are you lying?
But I a little bit because she low.
So what? I'm not threatening you, nor am I in your face. I'm not by you. I haven't touched you. I haven't threatened you. I've done none of the above. None of the above.
Thank you.
And it's not that I'll dispute it with my bank. It's just that simple because you did not finish my faja. For you to lie and say that I want more done when you did not correctly do it is insane. I have the text messages. I have the text messages of you saying bring it back and you'll fix it. So why would you lie to the police and tell them that you didn't charge me? Why would you charge me when you didn't do it correctly? Then, Patricia, again, you told me that it would be done yesterday. It's not. Why won't you be accountable for your work?
I'm going to assume that she probably admits that sarcastically in that clip, but that's about it. Like, I'm really curious in what actually happened beforehand, what was actually said, because I don't think people would flare up in this exact matter over nothing, but also on the same note, we've seen that type of thing before. I don't know. I don't want to make assumptions, but on this note, she did actually say that, which seems to be likely in this case. That's kind of racist depending on how you meant that, which is... I mean, there's not really any ways you can mean that when you say you people to a person of color. Okay? There's a bit of a story to this clip. So the person behind the recording here, a mother, is picking up her kids from the elementary school that is across the road from this car parking lot. This car parking lot is for a childcare center, kindergarten place called Noah's Ark, which is attached to a church. It doesn't really matter too much beyond that. Effectively, this car parking lot is meant to be used for people going to the Noah's Ark or the church next door, not for any other reasons, because, you know, it's a private business's car park, so they can kick you out. Anyhow, this interruption here is one of the staff members have come out to get rid of them for being in the car park they shouldn't be, and apparently they made attempts to open the car door for one reason or another. Anyway, the person behind the video was getting a lot of flack from the comments about, you know, this isn't a parking lot for the school across the road, it's a private car park, you can't really park here, they can kick you out, it's entirely warranted. Their response was, oh, the traffic's too much for the school, so they do this to get out of the way of traffic, yada yada yada. I get that. I live around the corner from a school. The traffic that occurs for that is unbelievable, but that's just the way it goes. This traffic's gonna suck when you're picking up your kids from school. That is what it is. You either deal with it or be patient and pick them up a little later than everyone else. I don't know. There's not really much you can do about that, to be completely real. Here's the clip.
Noah's Ark only. Hi! This parking lot says for Noah's Ark only.
And she just grabbed my door. Have a good day.
You're welcome.
Thank you. It's such a big deal to you that somebody's picking up their kid.
This parking lot is for Noah's Ark parents to come pick up their children.
Well, maybe you could have came out here instead of grabbing my door and asked me.
I did.
You definitely
closed
did.
the window on me,
and
ma'am.
You grabbed it. And you grabbed my door to
You don't have
snatch
proof
it
that
open.
I grabbed your door.
We both know you did it. That's why you're smiling.
You don't have proof that I grabbed your door.
You're getting paid to come out here?
I am.
Okay.
And my boss supports me 100%.
That's great.
Because this parking lot is for our parents to come pick up their children.
Okay.
Not for Peavine parents to come. Every Peavine parent has a bad attitude, and now
I don't have a bad
for
attitude.
my parents to come pick up their kids.
You do.
No, I don't. You're in the spot.
People park in handicap all the time. They park in the fire zone.
So go park in the fire zone then.
I definitely will. Over there by the buses.
Because I'm still gonna call the cops on you.
And tell them what? What are they gonna do?
This is private property.
Okay, and you're
and
telling me
clearly signed reserved parking for St. Paul's and Noah's Ark
over there.
only. You need to remove your vehicle.
I'm going to err on the side that because rather than trying to outright deny it, she just says you don't have proof of me actually doing that. I'm assuming she probably did try to do that, but for a probable justified reason. She was trying to talk to this person who shouldn't be parked here, trying to get rid of them rather than, you know, resulting to calling the towie in to tow them away, even though there's a high chance that by the time the tow truck arrives, they probably would have driven off at that point. So she's trying to talk to them to get rid of them that way. And when they close the window on her and not responding to her, she tried to open the door, which you probably shouldn't do in general. Just shouldn't do that. It's a bad idea. But I can get why you did it as well. Here we have an apparent lawyer who does not understand the simple rights that a restaurant can just kick you out for any reason at any time, who either has too big of an ego or just drunk, probably both.
Okay. I am a lawyer. I am a lawyer. You will not intimidate anybody on my dime. No one's asking to intimidate. I'm asking to get a salad. You will not. Yes, I will. You will not. Yes,
How embarrassing for your firm.
You will not. For my firm?
If you are a lawyer, or who are you?
How embarrassing for your everything. You will never intimidate anybody on my dime. You better act right. Excuse me, who are you? You heard me.
How embarrassing for this.
You will not ever. You heard me. I promise you. You. This will hurt.
Yes. With those shoes even.
Okay, good. The cops are here. Good. They're here for you. Good. You will not ever intimidate somebody like that. You need to be appropriate. I actually know them. You know what? I'm actually of their... No. You gotta go. No. You gotta go. No. No. You will never be aggressive. This is inappropriate. This customer service. No. This. I'm not your service is inappropriate. This customer service.
Hi, bitch.
You are not going to validate.
Oh, she's been validated, and your ass is going to jail, you sucker.
But you're not going to validate. You're not going to take me out and validate her. No.
How How embarrassing.
You know, I just want to be there with a lot of these drunk people when they wake up the next day and see the stupid crap they did the night beforehand. It'd be really interesting to see how embarrassed some of them are, or whether they actually care or not, because I guarantee you some people will look at what they did and go, oh well, and move on. Unfortunately for the person behind the camera, they've stumbled into an argument between two women over potentially baby daddy drama.
Go ahead. Yeah. No, she stuck to me first. No, bitch, so shit you can't. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna do nothing. Pregnant at all, bitch. You ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah, hoe. You can do all that talking. Don't play with me, bitch. You can do all that talking. Yeah. You can do all that talking. I already know you a police ass hoe. I wanna be you to swing first. Cause once you swing, I'ma beat the you can do that talking. You can do that talking. They walk up on me. You can do that talking. You got the right word, bitch. That's what about the brains be all over the motherfucker. What's the whole time? What's the whole call that nigga. You said you don't call him, right? The person you're supposed to be pregnant about. Just like you, get your bitch ass on. You doing all that behind. Can't even buy you a piece of bubble gum, bitch. Ain't out by myself. What's up? Can I read? You think I'm done? Oh, I know. You already put my baby daddy in jail 2 times, ho. Yeah, you ain't gonna play with me. You know the laws. You ain't gonna play with me. Girl.
I don't know if that was a security guard or a police officer, but I just can't get over how disappointed he just seems to look by his actions and how he walks up. He's just like, seriously? Really, you guys in the store? You can't just take this outside and do it out there? Like, why here? Why do you have to inconvenience me with some stupid petty shit? I don't even get what, like, I can't even understand what they're arguing about. It just doesn't make any sense to me, but it's so stupid. Just, it seems so unnecessarily stupid. I don't know. In the next clip, the home team has been talking mad trash the entire game, but it turns out they lost, so someone from the other side decided to come over and, well, give them a taste of their own trash-talking medicine.
Trash the whole game.
Where the cowbells at? Losers! Losers! Bye-bye! 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 That's a good excuse. Bye-bye. There you go. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate you. No problem. No problem. Oh,
Flips
wow.
me off.
Oh, wow. Loser really gets to some people. I can see. No problem. Oh, I am. Winner, right? Winner.
Wait for Shorty at the end.
Who else got something to say before I put the camera up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my boy. Typical of what?
Go parking.
Whoa. 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 Typical of what? Whoa.
I love how most of them kind of played into the fun of it all, just how it is, just like they accept, like, yeah, we did this the entire game, we're going to still do a little bit of trash talking back, but we lost, it is what it is. Then a few people are just upset about it entirely, which is brilliant.